Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thankful Thursday. Hey everybody, how y'all feeling today? Hopefully everybody is having a blessed and prosperous day so far. We come together every Monday through Friday, 12 noon. Hello, hello. To get a positive vibration. And today, guys, we have a good word for you. We're going to talk about some generational wealth today. I don't know if anybody's interested in generational wealth, but God has something in store for us. Hello, hello. Hey, Sonnen. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Jermaine. Yes, good to see you. Come on in, come on in. Hey, Karen. Good to see you as well. Good afternoon on this Thankful Thursday. Guys, as we always do, we make our declaration, we get our positive word, then we go into a little reading. And so we're just going to do that for about 10 minutes. There's so much negativity out there, guys, and we're just trying to help people to keep anybody believe in the law of attraction, the law of vibration? I strongly believe that what you vibrate goes out into the universe and it comes back to you. And so we are really being very conscious of how we're vibrating and what kind of energy we have within us that's going out. So guys, we want to definitely hello, Diane. Hey, Felicia. Good afternoon, Kay. Hey. What's going on, G Cakes? I see you, Robin. Good to see you guys. Well, I'm going to make a declaration over your life real quick. And then we're going to get into this reading. I declare God's incredible blessings over your life. I declare that you will experience God's faithfulness. I declare you will have the grace you need for today. I declare it is not too late to accomplish anything God has placed in your heart. I declare that you are grateful for God, for what God has done, what he's doing, and what he's going to do. I declare a legacy over your life. I declare that you will store up blessings for future generations. And I declare that God has a great plan for your life. Guys, we're going to start it off with a declaration. And we're in chapter 6 today. And this just hit home. This chapter right here, y'all, it is so fire. We're talking about generational wealth today and leaving a legacy. Anybody interested in leaving a legacy? When you hear the word legacy, you probably think of what you will leave behind or how you will be remembered when you're gone. That's one way of thinking. But there's another, even more significant. The scripture talks about how we can store up mercy for our children and future generations. You can store up blessings and favor by living a life of excellence and integrity that will affect generations to come. I know I am blessed today because I have parents who honored God. I also had grandparents who prayed for me and modeled the life of excellence. You are where you are because somebody sacrificed, somebody prayed, somebody served. And now God is honoring them by releasing blessings in your life. None of us are where we are on our own. I like that, Joel. In 2 Timothy 2:1-5, the Apostle Paul said, Timothy, the faith I see in you first dwelt in your grandmother Lois, and then in your mother Eunice, and now I can see it in you. Paul was saying, Timothy, what I see in you didn't start with you. It started because you had a praying grandma. Anybody have a praying grandma? Raise your hand in the comments below. I know I did. That woman honored God with her life. She stored up mercy that was passed down to your mother, and now I see it in you. And the good news is it will not stop with you. It will be handed down for generation to generation. You may not feel like you have a godly heritage if your parents or your grandparents didn't give God the time of day. But you may be reaping the reward of a legacy left hundreds of years ago by your ancestors. They prayed. They helped others. It was their faith, their excellence that planted the seed, and now God is rewarding them by helping you live a life of victory. The scripture tells us the story of Joshua and the people of Israel who were in the midst of a great battle. Their leader Moses was on a hill holding a staff of God in the air. As Moses held his hands raised and Joshua and the Israelites were fighting, they would win. But when he grew tired and put his hands down, the enemy started to prevail. Moses realized what was happening. He asked a couple of men to help him keep his hands in the air. But what I want you to see is that Joshua was down there winning the battle. He did not realize the only reason, I'm going to repeat that. The only reason he was winning the battle was because Moses' hands were held high with that staff on the hill. Without Moses doing his part, Joshua and the people of Israel would have been defeated. Your challenge is to live in such a way to cause others to win. With every right decision you make, you're holding up your hands. You're making it easier for those who come after you. Every time you resist temptation, you resist the devil, you are winning for your children. Every time you are kind, respectful, every time you help someone in need, every time you go to church, you serve, you give, you are storing up mercy. It may be for your children, your grandchildren, or even 100 years from now, for somebody in your family line who will experience God's goodness because of the life you're living now. Anybody excited about that? See, many times, y'all, we think that generational wealth is only financial. And y'all know I'm all for some generational wealth. I believe in leaving a financial legacy, but I know that it's more to it than that. See, I know that this legacy is spiritual as well. Guys, there are spiritual curses that go generations, but there are spiritual blessings too that can trump those spiritual curses. So let's talk about that. I want you to repeat after me. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up, but this is your declaration. You gotta repeat, gotta join in with me on this. I declare a legacy of faith over my life. Come on, y'all. I declare that I will store up blessings for future generations. My life is marked by excellence and integrity. Did you feel that? My life is marked by excellence and integrity. Say it with me. Because I make the right choices and take the steps of faith, others will follow me. God's abundance is surrounding my life today. Come on, y'all. God's abundance is surrounding my life today. This is my declaration. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling y'all today, I know where I am today is because I had a praying grandma and a praying mama. I know it. I know it has nothing, very little. Of course, you know, your girl got a little work ethic. I ain't going to sit up and say I'm a lazy woman. I am not. But I will say the favor that is experiencing, that I'm experiencing, my sister, I see it over her life. I see it in my aunties. I see it in my mother. I see my grandmother, who Josephine Rebecca Sina Marine Davison, came out of the backwoods of North Carolina in a small town, Lincolnton, North Carolina, where there was obvious racial oppression. There were things that she couldn't control that were going on in the time. She did not have financial privilege. She was not formally educated. She did not go to school. She cleaned houses. She washed floors. She cleaned clothing. She did those kinds of duties. And then she moved from North Carolina to Dayton, Ohio. And when she was in Dayton, Ohio, she left her 3 boys back in North Carolina. A mother at 15 years old. Then had 3 more children. So a mother of 6, uneducated, all of the cards stacked against her. But I remember my grandmother telling me at 26 years old, she said, I gave my life to Christ. And I said, wow, 26, that's pretty, we think about it today, that's pretty young. And my grandmother lived a life of integrity. She gave her life to the Lord. And from what I know of my grandmother, I don't know the side of her that struggled with spirituality, because all I know is she stand on the Lord. She stand on the word. And she prayed for me. I know she did. I saw her. I felt it. I knew it. And even though she didn't experience any financial freedoms, today, I can tell you that I'm experiencing some financial blessings, some physical, some spiritual, some emotional blessings, not because of my own doing, but because my grandmother had generational wealth stored up for me. And I'm so glad about it, because today we need it. When other people are looking for a stimulus package, I don't have to worry about it. I am the stimulus package. Somebody put below, I am the stimulus package. I want the next 10 people to comment below, I am the stimulus package. Because see, when you got God's blessings stored up, you don't need the government to give you anything. You're going to be okay. So I hope that inspired somebody today. I'm so excited about generational wealth. And if you don't have it financially, that's okay. Keep working on it. But just work on the spiritual generational wealth for your children and your children's children for generations to come. I hope that gave you a positive vibration on today. And we'll see you guys on tomorrow. Then we're going to wrap this thing up for the week. But God bless you guys. We love you.